Europe is no longer just for big spenders. Whether you're a backpacker, student, or just someone who wants to travel mindfully, you can see Europe on a shoestring. Welcome back to Explore Right Now channel. In this video, I'll take you through the top 10 budget-friendly destinations in Europe that offer incredible value from food and lodging, to attractions and local life. I'll also share tips you can use right away to stretch your travel budget. If you love travel inspo that doesn't break the bank, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Let's get exploring. What is budget travel? Before we dive in, let's agree on what budget means and how you can travel smart in Europe. Budget criteria. For this list, I'm looking at destinations where a traveler can get by on roughly €25 to €60 a day hostel, cheap guest house, simple meals, public transit, low-cost attractions. Some places are even lower. Tips to travel on budget anywhere. 1. Travel in shoulder or off-peak seasons. 2. Use local transport, walk often, or use discount passes. 3. Eat where locals eat, street food, markets, small cafes. 4. Stay in hostels, guest houses, or budget B&Bs. 5. Take advantage of free walking tours, public parks, free museums. With that in mind, here are 10 destinations that give you big experiences for a fraction of the cost. Number 10. Riga, Latvia. Riga is one of the Baltic region's underappreciated gems. With its stunning Art Nouveau architecture, charming old town, and lively markets, Riga gives you a dose of history, beauty, and culture, without the price tag. Local meals often cost €6.08, hostels can be €15.25 per night, and many attractions are free. For a budget traveler, Riga is a beautiful entry into Northern Europe that won't drain your wallet. Interesting fact, did you know Riga has the highest concentration of Art Nouveau architecture in the world? Over 1/3 of the buildings in the city center follow this elaborate, ornamental style. Number 9. Sofia, Bulgaria. Sofia blends Eastern European ambience with affordability. It's surrounded by mountains, has Roman ruins, Orthodox churches, and a Soviet-era vibe. Food is extremely cheap. Local cafes and bakeries may cost €3.07 per meal. Public transport is a few euros per day. Plus, day hikes up Vitosha are inexpensive or free, making Sofia a great base for both city life and nature on a budget. Interesting fact, Sofia is one of Europe's oldest cities, with over 7,000 years of history, and you can literally walk over Roman ruins right in the city center. Number 8. Belgrade, Serbia. Belgrade gives you intense history, vibrant nightlife, and cultural depth, all at very low cost. Hostels often go for €10.20, meals can be €5.10, and many museums or fortresses have modest fees or free days. Interesting fact, Belgrade sits at the confluence of two rivers, the Sava and the Danube, and is one of only a few capital cities in the world with that feature. Number 7. Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Sarajevo is rich in history, blending Ottoman, Austro-Hungarian, and Yugoslav heritage. Walk through the old bazaar, visit the Tunnel of Hope, and enjoy the mix of East and West. Food is cheap, try burek or cevapi. Sarajevo gives a profound experience for surprisingly little money. Interesting fact, Sarajevo is often called the Jerusalem of Europe, because it's home to mosques, churches, and synagogues all within walking distance. Number 6. Lisbon, Portugal. Lisbon is one of Western Europe's better bargains. It's more expensive than Balkan destinations, but still manageable, especially if you plan smart. Eat at taskas, local eateries, use tram, metro passes, stay in guest houses. Lisbon gives you coastal charm, history, and city buzz at a moderate cost. Interesting fact, Lisbon's iconic yellow tram number 28 is not just a tourist favorite, It's a working public tram that's been running since 1914, weaving through the city's steepest streets. Number 5. Prague, Czech Republic. Prague feels like stepping into a fairy tale, with castles, bridges, winding streets, and lively squares, all surprisingly accessible. The Old Town, Charles Bridge, and many church visits are low cost or free. Local beers and meals are affordable. It's been a favorite among budget travelers for decades, and for good reason. Interesting fact, Prague's medieval astronomical clock is the oldest working one in the world, ticking since 1410, and it still performs a mechanical show every hour. Number 4. Kraków, Poland. Kraków offers an ideal mix of history, culture, nightlife, and budget living. The Old City, Wawel Castle, Jewish Quarter, and nearby sites like Auschwitz, day trips, give depth to your stay. You can find meals for €5.10, hostels €10.20, and many walking tours are free. It's a must on any budget Europe list. Interesting fact, Krakow's main market square is the largest medieval town square in Europe, and it's been a public gathering place for over 700 years. Number 3. Tirana, Albania. Tirana is colorful, off the beaten path, and still undervalued. You'll find quirky cafes, street art, mountain day trips, and a relaxed pace. Accommodation is very cheap, food likewise, and many attractions are free or low cost. If you want something fresh and budget-friendly, Tirana deserves a spot near the top. Interesting fact, during communist rule, Albanians weren't allowed to travel, so today, Tirana is filled with bunkers turned museums and cafes, symbolizing the country's unusual past. Number 2. Vilnius, Lithuania. Vilnius is quietly making a name for itself as a top budget city in Europe. Its gorgeous old town, churches, Castle Hill, and festivals all make it vibrant, and it's very affordable. The city's daily costs, meals, transport, lodging, are among the lowest in the EU. For travelers looking for charm plus value in the EU, Vilnius is a gem. Interesting fact, Vilnius has a quirky republic inside the city called Budapest. It's a self-declared artistic district with its own flag, president, and even constitution. One of the rules: everyone has the right to be happy. Number 1. Budapest, Hungary. Budapest often tops lists for a reason. It combines grand architecture, thermal baths, Danube views, ruin bars, and a strong cultural scene, all at very favorable prices. Public transport, baths, and many attractions offer discounts or passes. Meals and lodging can be very reasonable. It's a city that feels luxurious, but doesn't have to cost luxury. Interesting fact, Budapest sits on 123 thermal springs, and its Széchenyi bath is one of the largest and oldest spa complexes in Europe, open year-round, even in snow. If you enjoyed this list and found some new destinations to add to your travel bucket list, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and hit subscribe Explore Right Now channel for more travel ideas. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.